Hi, I'm Karim Latouche and today I will be reviewing the new Note 10 Plus. Now, it's not really new, but we are in Jamaica and in the Caribbean we don't get phones as quickly as our first world companions, but nonetheless we have it and we have a strong Note following. I have been a Note user since the Note 4 and I've always loved my Note 4 and I still have it. So I'm eager to see what this one now offers and some of the tricks that it can do. Straight out the gate, I must say, this is an ultra premium phone with a very high price tag to match. So if you don't plan on using all of its features, this probably isn't the phone for you. Now that that's out the way, let's get into some of the specs. It has a Gorilla Glass 6 on the front and back with a dynamic AMOLED capacitive touchscreen. It's also IP68 dust and water resistant. And where the internals are concerned, it's running Android One UI complemented by an octa-core system. My first impression is that it's clearly lighter than the Note 9, weighing 168 grams, which does help with carrying it around. Next, there is the Aura Glow, which is the metallic rainbow finish on the back that really comes down to preference. Dimension-wise, it's basically the same as the previous model, however, the display is larger and it now stretches to 6.8 inches. To accomplish this, Samsung incorporated the now popular punch hole notch, which houses the 10 megapixel front camera. Before I get into the things I love about this phone, here are some of my gripes. The fingerprint sensor has a little lag. The sensor to check your heart rate is no longer there. There is no notification light, which means you have to turn on the phone to see if you have received any messages. Now, here are the main things that stood out for me. The phone does a very good job at integrating itself with your computer. The true purpose of a Note is to be a workhorse, especially for persons who are traveling and want to remain productive. The first feature is Link to Windows, which allows you to show the phone's content on your computer. This is very handy as it allows the user to have all the information there displayed on one screen. So when I was typing this review on my laptop, I had my WhatsApp screen open beside the Word document and was responding to messages. The only drawback is that the phone screen does not shut off while it's mirrored on the computer, which means more battery will be used. The next thing is DeX, which is activated when the phone is connected to a smart TV via a HDMI cable. Being a daily Note 9 user, I already bought my HDMI cable on Amazon, so the setup process was quite easy. At this point, the phone basically transforms into a computer with a layout that is much similar to a Windows operating system. I could open multiple documents and do true multitasking as I researched and wrote my articles. If you want to make the best use of this feature, I would encourage you to get a great Bluetooth keyboard that has a reputable trackpad, or better yet, a Bluetooth mouse. With these accessories and your files backed up on a cloud storage, you won't need to travel with a tablet or a laptop. My next thing is the media consumption. The dynamic AMOLED display is gorgeous and takes up 91% of the phone. This allowed me to watch my favorite videos without getting my eyes fatigued. Another great thing is the audio quality, which comes from the main speaker at the base of the phone and a speaker in the earpiece, which is housed in an extremely thin grill on the top bezel. Sometimes the audio can sound a bit too aggressive. Nonetheless, it's one of the loudest on the market.
This is Kareem's Quest.
Finally, the camera. Outside of the Google Pixel phones, the Note is right there as one of the best cameras on the market. The already impressive live focus has gotten a little better with the bokeh effect. However, what takes the cake is the super steady mode when taking videos. This allows the user to run with the phone while the video remains steady. It accomplishes this by using the ultra-wide 16 megapixel lens that has a similar effect to a gimbal. The other two cameras are 12 megapixel. One is the default option, which is in the middle, and the other is the telephoto lens. Here are some photos I took with the rear cameras. Now, let's see what the quality of the front-facing camera looks like. This is me recording with the front camera. Now, this phone has been a very lovely experience, especially for creatives. If you are somebody that likes to create content for social media, you'll definitely love this phone, barring the fact that there is no headphone jack, which means that you don't get to record the audio that you want, but I think a converter should be able to fix that. Nonetheless, it's an excellent phone where the cameras are concerned and where doing multiple functions are concerned, especially if you can afford that price tag. But if you're somebody who travels a lot and you're a business person, I'll tell you to go for this phone. If you're somebody who creates a lot of social media content, I'd also tell you to go for this phone. I mean, it's worth the money. I liked my experience with it. Unfortunately, my time with it now is up.